Everything that's happening to Bronny James right now, Jr., is happening because of Bron Sr. In a regular world, right? In a regular world for Bronny, who does have good athleticism, does have pretty solid jumping, he's quick and he's fast, has a better jump shot than his dad, in my opinion, at that age. And it comes out, he's 6'1", and before this, I was seeing people talking about how he's 6'3", 6'4". I get that he could be around that 6'2", 6'3" with shoes on, but he's 6'1" with no shoes on. He's not that big. And the truth of the matter is, if it wasn't for LeBron saying, I want to play with my kid, I want to play with my son, if it wasn't for that, I don't think this would be happening right now. I get the idea of being able to play with your dad could be cool. However, not everyone's dad is LeBron James. And I think that that's a key part that everyone is forgetting. His dad is fucking LeBron James. It's not no other dad. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I just haven't seen this. Anyone ever ask him what he wanted to do? I get that he wants to play basketball. Anybody ever ask him if he wants to go play with his dad? To play in his dad's shadow? Because I could imagine... Because here's the thing. LeBron being able to play with his son with the career that he's had and the longevity that he's had, that's a stat for his career, for his record. That's a notch on his greatness, that you were able to stay so long and birth a child that was also good enough to be in the NBA, that y'all were able to play together. It's a compliment to LeBron. It doesn't do anything for Bronny. People are missing the fact that it would be more of an accomplishment for Bronny to go up against his dad and beat him than to be under his wings and under his shadow. Where we saw Austin Rivers we heard the news about Austin Rivers getting bullied in that locker room, about motherfuckers looking at him sideways because his dad was the coach. His dad wasn't even in the game. Now let Bronny chuck up two shots chuck up two bad shots off of passes from his dad, and see what the fuck happens with that. Doc Rivers couldn't even affect inside the lines. He was only coaching from the outside, and there were still people that had problems with it. Now let alone being the person out there. Now if someone gets in Bronny's face when LeBron goes to protect him, how does that look for Bronny? Everybody's all enamored and everybody's all up about LeBron. What the fuck does the kid want? He's projected to be mid to late first round to late second round. His comparison is Jrue Holiday. But coming in, Jrue Holiday was a more accomplished scorer. In my mind, Bronny looks kind of like an Iman Shumpert with a better jump shot. And I think that's why LeBron is doing this whole thing. He created his son to be a role player that he needs on his team. Someone that understands him. Someone that gets him. I wonder if Bronny got some of the tools on the LeBron scouting report. What if they are on opposite teams? What would happen? What if they are on opposite teams, they go up against each other, and then whoever is guarding LeBron slows him down significantly that night, will the conversation be, oh my God, Bronny gave him some tips and tricks on how to guard his dad? This kid clearly needs to go back to college, but because LeBron needs to play with his son, it's not going to happen. So he can't have that normal path. So what can happen? I don't see this happening because the 3-point shots were really great. The vertical looked nice, even though they were only talking about the running vert, not the standing vert. So athletically, he's solid. His game we're yet to see because we don't know. He only played but so much in college and didn't perform that well. But he came off of the cardiac arrest stuff. I think he needs to be on a team that can develop him and knows how to develop guards. And here's the kicker. I think the Golden State Warriors should draft him. I 100% think that the Golden State Warriors should draft Bronny James. And here is why. The LeBron angle. There have been rumors of LeBron wanting to go to Golden State. Hell, when they were having the problems this year, it came up again. Draymond is a good friend of LeBron's. I think Steph over the years, at least from the optics of the outside looking in, it looks like they have become good friends over the years. And now you add his son to the fold. Golden State, San Francisco, Silicon Valley, it's still big business. So a team like that makes sense for a player like LeBron. And like I said, everyone has been talking about it. How will that dynamic work? LeBron's a ball dominant player. Steph Curry needs to come off of pick and rolls, but we also just heard JJ Redick the other day talk about, oh well, what if you become a spot up shooter and you can extend your life by your playing career by 6 years? So it feels as if breadcrumbs are already there. There's already a whole lot of fucking breadcrumbs around San Francisco and the Bay Area. Here's the other part for Bronny when it comes to the Warriors. If we take out the LeBron James factor, if let's say LeBron lets him have his own career and lets him be his own person, which is probably going to be a tough task because LeBron already said he wants to play with him at some point. But let's say it goes the other route and he doesn't get on the same team as him. Steph Curry can do a really great job of taking Bronny James under his wing. Show him how to be a point guard. Show him at his size how to get open, how to come off of screens, to use his physical gifts, his speed, his acceleration, his jumping ability. Now add that with some of Steph's skill, right? Those guard skills. How does that look? On top of that, they do need to fill someone for Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson has not played well. And even if they do re-sign him, he could kind of shadow Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? He can kind of shadow that role, that spot up 3-point shooting, play defense guard. Draymond instill some toughness and also protect him in a way, kind of the way LeBron would, but it wouldn't come off the same as if it was his dad protecting him. Now, granted, the Warriors have the 52nd pick in the draft. They only have one pick. If Bronny were to drop, could they take a chance on him at 52? As someone that has some good intangibles.